How are y'all, and welcome back to another video of Look Be a Landlord. You might notice that the audio is a little bit different. I've just picked up a new microphone, so it'll probably take a few videos to kind of dial it in, but hopefully the end result will be better audio on these videos. If you have any feedback on the audio, please let me know. I'd love to hear it, and just the more I get, the better it'll be, and the faster, I guess. So anyway, we are playing the Plenty of Hexes mod. I'll leave the details up on screen here. It adds a bunch of new symbols, a bunch of new hexes. I won't go through them all, but I suppose you can pause the video and read them if this is the first time you've seen the mod, and I'll spend some time on them when we see them. We are on floor number 6 now. We had a pretty good run on floor 5. Took us a few tries to win, but not so bad. Getting used to the new mod and all. Let's jump in and let's see what kind of run we have today waiting for us. As always, if you're enjoying the videos, give them a like, and let's take a milk. Let's take, these are all terrible. I'll take a banana, I guess. We might pick up a monkey. I'll take an urn. Monkey versus cultist. I think cultist is probably got more potential. Monkey's kind of safer, cultist has more potential. We'll go for the cultist. It's the 25 rent payment. We made that with 14 left over. 50 due in 5 spins. Hex and Necromancy, one of the new hexes. Gives 3, has a 30% chance of adding a symbol that was destroyed this game. At the moment we only have milks. I'm happy for milk to come back. Hex of Decline, it's pretty good. Gives 6, has a 30% chance of permanently giving 1 less. I don't know if this can go into a minus. I would doubt it. I'd say it gets stuck on 1, but we'll have to try that at one stage. For now, I think the Hex and Necromancy is the best, and White Pepper is about 1 more per turn on average. Although it was pointed out you might never get a multiple of 3, but on average it should give you about 1 per turn. Pink Pepper should give you about 2 per turn. It's more late game. Let's pick up White Pepper. I don't think it really matters. The Quigley Wolf was also a decent pickup there. We'll take the coal for late game scaling. Let's take, this is terrible. I'll take a pearl because I kind of need to take something. I'll take a milk. Let's pick up a ore, I guess. And we made the 50 rent payment with 29 left over. 100 now due in 6 spins. I'll take a hooligan and I'll take red suits. That can be something we can work towards. Let's pick up a rabbit fluff so to get more red suits. I don't want any of these. I'll take the beer. I'll take an urn is fine. We don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any toddler, so we'll skip all these. Right, the 25 rent payment. Hex of Transformation has a 30% chance of destroying a random adjacent organism, is what they called them in the mod. Basically anything that lives, and it'll replace it with another random one. I suppose you might get something really good. Let's take it. Let's give it a go. I don't know whether it's good or not. I suspect it might not be, but sure, we'll see what happens. Let's make the 100 rent payment with 45 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. Suppose we could take another hooligan because we're probably going to lose one. Oh, it's not great. Let's re-roll maybe for something better. Another Hex and Necromancy. Sure. White Portal. White Portal could be really good. At the moment it's giving me half a coin. Does this give me 1 coin? No, it doesn't. So you have to get up to 8 before it'll give you a coin. Good to know. Let's take a light bulb. Let's take a second cultist. With 2 cultists, I really want to get rid of this Hex of Transformation. Oh, I'll leave it. We'll leave it. We don't have any monkey. Let's re-roll this for a buffing capsule, I guess. Let's skip all these. At least we have a fair amount of money. Let's skip these as well. And we made the 150 rent payment with 60 left over. 225 due in 7 spins. This is pretty good. I might switch it off though. And fertilizer is pretty good. Coconut would be great if we picked up a monkey. Wine would be good if we picked up a dwarf. We don't have either at the moment. I'll take 5-sided dice. I'll take... Does this destroy them? It does. Let's pick up Shrine. This could be an interesting interaction. Does this affect spirits? It doesn't. Okay. So Shrine could turn it. Oh, I forgot to switch off. I meant to switch this off. Get the diamond naturally and then switch it back on. Got to do that completely. I'll switch this off now though, just in case we pick up something else that affects it. Let's skip this. Let's take, we don't have anything here we want. I don't particularly want a cat or a Hexamidas, so we'll skip this. I'll take the dwarf though, we do have a wine. I'll take the diamonds. This is what we were trying to do at red suits. Have a lot of stuff going on here. I'll get rid of the flower, I guess. We made the 225 rent payment with 92 left over. 300 due in 7 spins. Let's pick up a lucky capsule, is always good. Ninja and mouse is good. Except we don't have a ninja or a mouse. I'll take checkered flag instead. I'll pick up a moon, I guess. It's worth 3. We might pick up a rabbit. Like a void fruit. Hexacloning. I don't know if you watched the last video, but if you did, hexacloning just takes over your entire run. We picked it up pretty late and we ended up with like 70 hexes of cloning or something. Because every time it adds one, that also has a 30% chance of adding one. It's worse than eggs. It's bananas. Let's skip these and target. Don't particularly want to target. Let's skip that. Hexa decline. I'll take that because it's worth 6. Let's take a time capsule. Okay, that gave us spirit. That's not too bad. Do I want a bubble? I do not. Let's skip. I don't think our Hexa transformation has actually done anything yet. Let's take a white stone. I'm actually going to turn down spin speed is fine. Animation speed, I'll put this down so that we can see the put down spin speed as well, so that we can see the interaction between like the hexes. I'll leave up the counting. We made the 300 rent payment with 91 left over. We don't have massive scaling at the moment. Big symbol bomb I think is pretty decent, and the Noida rabbit. And we have 1 rabbit fluff or cardboard box for even more removals. It's well, cardboard box, I guess. A diver is good. That could be our scaling. We'll take an egg carton. And now, because I have the diver, I'm going to remove this extra transformation. It just introduces an element of randomness that I'm not entirely comfortable with. Funny playing a game called Look Be a Landlord, which is pretty random, but not a big fan of random things in the game. Okay, let's pick up a anchor. We have to start scaling this diver. Let's take, don't want a Hexamidas, don't want a cherry, and I don't want any of these. Let's remove. Now we're on 20 symbols, that's fine. Getting about 40 per turn, so we're doing pretty good. Bronze arrow is probably worth it since we have a diver. That'll be worth a fair amount. We have 2 pearls. Let's get rid of the cherry, I guess. 46. I'll take another pearl for the diver. We don't. Oh, seed. Yep, seed is guaranteed to grow into a watermelon. That's fine. We made the 375 rent payment with 55 left over. 450 now due in 8 spins. We could pick up a pair. We already have an arrow, so I think it's probably worth it. And to be honest, I'm looking at pool ball as the best choice here. Kyle the Kermit is also worth 1 though. I'll just take pool ball. Just the guaranteed 1 extra per spin is probably the best choice. Getting about 40 per spin. Let's say 50 should be enough. I'll take a goldfish. Let's re-roll this for a crab for the diver. What are we on? 22 symbols. Let's get rid of the banana. And let's get rid of 2 things to give to the diver. Is there anything else here that only gives me 1? I'll just get rid of the coin. Maybe the diver doesn't put up the void portal. That's the only problem with him. I'll take an anchor. 4 spins. We need to get 204 spins. We need about 50 per spin. 43 on that spin. Need something big. A target could do it, could help. be removing something, I think. I'm not entirely sure what. 50 on that spin, so we made it. A monkey is not good for us. A banana is also not good for us. Let's skip this. Actually, we need about 60 per spin. We need something big. Goldfish isn't going to do it. Egg isn't going to do it. Medium capsule is our best chance, and not a great chance, to be honest. Maybe if the arrow had hit the diver and the tedium capsule or something, we had a chance, but didn't work out. Anyway, let's jump into another run. That's all right. Bit of a learning curve with these hexes. I'll take a lockbox. I'll pick up a dwarf. It's always good early on. Early cultist, always worth rolling the dice on. And I'll take a bubble. We made the 25 rent payment with 5 left over. 50 now due in 5 spins. Lucky capsule is fantastic this early, and egg carton is probably better later on, but Pizza the Cat is 1 extra per turn now. Geologist is fantastic. Early geologist, yeah, this could be in the bag. I'll take a anchor. Hex of Oblivion has a 30% chance of giving 1 less for each empty. I'm probably going to have a load of empties, but on the other hand, probably better than skipping, right? Let's see how much it gives. I think it gave nothing. Let's take another dwarf. It gave 3 that turn, that's not too bad. We made the 50 rent payment with 13 left over. Let's take a pufferfish. Take black suits. Take an oyster for the geologist. Shiny pebble for the geologist. I'm wondering, can I afford an essence capsule? Let's see, we're making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 14 per turn by 3 is 30. No, we're just going to make it. I'll take an item capsule instead. Wiggly the Wolf, okay, not a massive effect, but it's fine. I'll take a milk. Let's take a golem, that's great with the geologist, as long as we survive. We made the 100 rent payment with 26 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. Let's take another item capsule. Let's take... the Kermit will be good on the 1 turn that the geologist breaks it, or that all the ores appear. But I think kind of string is probably better. We have adoption paper there. Do we want an egg? We do not. Let's reroll for a wolf or 3. Let's take a bear's worth 2. Take another oyster, and I'll take a dog. I just want to fill it up so that we survive long enough for the geologist to basically scale. I think we should be fine now. Yeah, we're getting about 30 per turn, that's fine. Can I afford to take a hustling capsule? I don't think that's a good idea. Let's reroll for a bubble, I guess. Okay, that's great. The geologist is starting to scale. I'll take a cultist. I'll remove a flower. Do I want the monkey? I do not. Let's skip this. We made the 150 rent payment with 69 left over. We're getting about 40 per turn, so we should be fine on the next rent payment. Credit card essence is fantastic. Comfy pillow essence is also pretty good. Let's take comfy pillow essence. Let's take a removal capsule. And let's take... This is just worth 50. I'll take it. Now the question is, what do we want from credit card essence? I'm going to find out anyway. What is the best of these symbols? Not a great selection now, I have to admit. Could take a coal for some late game scaling. We shouldn't need it with the geologist though. There's nothing that grows a geologist. We could start on the spades. Do that. It's worth 2. Just need to get another 3 for a quick 50. Another cultist is great. Don't need to remove anything at the moment. Let's pick up a pearl for the geologist. Let's skip these. We don't need any of these. Let's get rid of this anchor. We don't have anything here. I could pick up a cat, is worth 2, but I don't think it's worth it. 225 due in 2 spins. I think we can afford to skip this. I'm feeling pretty strong. We made the 225 rent payment with 62 left over. 300 now due in 7 spins. Let's take an essence capsule. Ancient Litter Blade is not what I would have wanted as my very rare, but I guess that's what we get. Let's see how much it gives per spin. 4. Not great. I'll take a dog. Now giving us 3. Okay. Oh, I could have taken a Hexamitis there. I forgot that I had kind of a string. Should have taken a Hexamitis. Let's reroll for Rabbit Fluff. Not something we want. I'll skip. Should have taken a beer there for the dwarf. Not playing great at the moment. Let's take a pearl for the geologist. Getting about 50 per turn, so we should be fine, I think. Skip this. We're getting 15. Oh yeah, of course, we have 2 spins left. For some reason, I thought we were 150 away. Well, that's not the case at all. Let's skip this. We made the 300 rent payment with 111 left over. Let's pick up a Dwarven Amulet. Let's pick up a Time Machine Essence. I'll take just the guaranteed 60. I'll take another Spades. This is useless. 3 or more are adjacent. We do have 3 cultists. So we'll pick up Purple Pepper. Let's remove the cherry. Let's switch this off for now. Take another Pearl for the geologist. Let's pick up another cultist. We want some removals now. Kine is fine because we have Kine on a string. The geologist is just slowly growing. I'll take a buffing capsule. Didn't land next to the geologist, but it's still pretty good. Don't need anything here. We don't need any of these either. Yeah, we're getting about 70 per turn, so we've already kind of made it. I'll take a gear for the dwarf. That breaks the Dwarven Amulet Essence. We made the 375 rent payment with 314 left over. 450 due in 8 spins. That's our 3rd club. That's great. Happy hour is pretty good. We have 2 dwarfs. Don't know if we need 2 dwarfs. Let's do I want another oyster? Or why not? Let's remove the pufferfish. We get our reroll now. Use the reroll for big ore for the geologist. Pretty good. It's also quite good if the dwarf gets the big ore, so I'm happy enough with either, to be honest. I'll take an essence capsule. I'll pick up a chemical 7. Take another essence capsule. Hexamitis, of course, also a decent pickup, but it's not needed. I'll pick up an ore. This game is pretty much won already. I think we've already scaled enough. We've made the 450 rent payment with 441 left over. Let's take the guaranteed 66. Let's take Black Suit's Essence. That's great. Comfy Pillow Essence. I mean, there's less terrible, very rare items, right? So probably worth picking up. And Lemon could give us an additional 4 every now and again. I'll take a removal capsule. Checkered Flag is a thing. Grey Pepper would probably be worth more, I'd say. Let's skip all of these. Let's remove, to be honest, the bear. Okay, don't need any of these. I don't need any of these. Kind of ignoring hexes completely in this run, but that's okay. When you're given an early geologist, that's what you do. Just lean into what works. Let's take a tedium capsule, I guess. Take a Mrs. Fruit, sure, why not? Let's have 2 scalers. Let's take a cherry for Mrs. Fruit, and I will skip the last 2 spins. That was kind of accidental, but it works out. We made the 575 rent payment with 557 left over. 650 now due in 9 spins. We don't have any way of breaking the treasure chest. General Zarf is a terrible idea. There's a magic key. Could use that just to get rid of the lockbox. In fact, I'm going to. Recycling is pretty good. Let's use recycling on medium capsule, I guess. Let's remove one of these dwarfs. Geologist is up to 36 at the moment. Let's use another tedium capsule. We don't need a key, don't need a lockbox. Take an orange for Mrs. Fruit, sure, why not? We'll take an essence capsule. Apparently in canon, Mrs. Fruit and the geologist are married. This was confirmed by the developer in one of the updates, I think. Or maybe it's one of those tips that arrive. that you see on each floor. We'll take spades as well. So we made the 650 rent payment with 743 left over. 675 due in 10 spins. Let's take frozen pizza essence. Let's take... Have I gotten rid of my cat? I have, so that's not very good. Like piggy bank essence, I guess. Fruit basket essence might work. Very unlikely with Mrs. Fruit, but at this stage it doesn't really matter what we take. Frozen fossil. Don't need it. Take silver arrow, that's good. Triple kinds, we have kind on a string. Take fifth ace, I guess. 93 per turn. Take another cultist. We kind of want removals now, as we generally do at this stage of the game. Look, coal, we can take a coal and reroll for nothing. Let's switch this back on. There goes our lockbox eventually. Took a while. Don't want anything here. Our coal has rolled in and given us a diamond, that's great. We have no cats, I don't think. So we don't want anything here or here. I'll take a beer for the dwarf. Switch off the time machine essence. Keep that, maybe we'll get another diamond out of it. Take a pearl for the geologist. Keep all these. Skip these. Oh, we ran out of the frozen pizza essence. Take a shiny pebble for the geologist. Let's reroll 4 white stone, I guess is fine. We still have this one hex. Let's take a void creature, also fine. And we made the 675 rent payment with 1,408 left over. 777 due in 10 spins. I'll take a mine, that's great. Fish tank. This guarantees our win if we hadn't guaranteed our win already. Sure, I'll take Call the Kermit. A few wars, probably the better pick. Let's reroll 4 removals. There we go. Let's get rid of... I thought we'd already gotten rid of our cat. Maybe not, but we'll get rid of it now. Reroll 4 removals. I'll take a shiny pebble. Start working on these wolves. Take a beer for the dwarf. This is up to 50 per turn. That's pretty decent. Take a chemical 7. Could take a goldfish. Golden arrow though. Just slightly better than a goldfish. I know we do have goldfish bowl, so you know it's... Oh, we don't have goldfish bowl. So golden arrow is a good bit better. We'll get our second coal. Our second diamond. Doing great. Mega chest. We don't have any way of breaking it. I'll take a wine instead. And could take another dwarf. I'll take a magic key. I'll just take another pearl for the geologist. I'll re-roll this, skip this, and this is our last spin. Cool, we made the 777 rent payment with 1,655 left over. Pretty good run. Got offered the geologist early on and just leaned into it, but that's what you do. Didn't see many hexes. Well, we didn't take many hexes on this run. We saw a few, didn't take them, but we did take cultists, which are, you know, kind of in the same ballpark as hexes, so I don't feel too bad. No worries, we'll try and get more hexes in tomorrow's run. I suppose in the first run we did today, we took a good amount of hexes and lost. I'm not saying that there's a causation there, but could just be correlation, you never know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope the audio was okay. If it was really bad, you might not see this video. So if you've seen this video, I didn't think it was too bad, but hopefully it was okay. As always, if you're enjoying the videos, give them an old like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.